Hello Taurus, this is Olivia from Dawes Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for August the 9th through the 15th. I did pull out one of the Oracle card from the Angel and Ancestors deck. It says Medicine Guardian. It says be open to healing information. I think you're one of those that have that healing ability too. Like the Reiki that you hear a lot about. That could be something that you're interested in. And it also talks about self-healing as well as healing others. Yeah. And the layout here is you have the Lovers in reverse, the Three of Swords, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse, and the Chariot in the upright. It looks like there's been some kind of a break between two lovers, or it could be a married couple, either way. But there was a lot of sorrow and hurt for you, Taurus. And it also looks like, is it possible that it could have been juggling more than should have been juggling? Could be two people, or it could have just been doing, juggling so much work that somehow the relationship got neglected. Because here it talks about inequality, meaning that there just wasn't a shared back and forth between the two of you. And this does talk about some type of injustice. I don't know if it's against you or your person, which is basically karma, some kind of negative karma. And then the Chariot in the upright tells me that somebody's been trying to work on their emotions, trying to get their emotions in balance. Instead of being so sensitive, sometimes it takes, to be kind of tough and then kind of be sensitive. You got to kind of balance the two out. And then the most important thing is in the bottom of the deck, you got the Sun, which this pretty much highlights and softens up all of the negative, so that it's not so harsh. So it's a happy card, it's a success, it's a new beginning, it's a blessing. It's beautiful, beautiful. So let's go ahead and start clarifying. Let's talk about the Lovers in reverse. Now this could be Gemini. Justice is Libra, and this Chariot is Cancer, and the Sun is the Sun. All right. Ooh, there was a love offer. Was it a rejection? Could that have been? Making a love offer to somebody that wasn't interested? Because this talks about procrastinating too much. Did you procrastinate so much and just kind of leave things dangling and thought that you could just get this person at any time, and now they're saying, no, thank you, it's too late? That's what it kind of feels like. Let's talk about the Three of Swords. Where is all this hurt coming from? Probably from a rejection, I'm guessing. There is a cup of love here for you from the divine to help to heal your heart, which talks about medicine. This is definitely medicine. Love heals everything. Everything. And then you got the Three of Swords again. Were you hurt twice? Is that what this means? Or was it just doubly hard? Interesting. That's a lot of hurt. That is a lot of hurt. Pain, tears probably. The truth came out. And it just wasn't a happy ending. Could have been juggling two people or two situations here. Let's see what this is. Well, it was a burden. It was probably a burden for you in the sense that it just wasn't working. And now you feel as if you're going to step into the energy of the Emperor and try to get your life back into balance. That's a good start. And the Ten of Wands is definitely an ending. So don't worry about that, lingering much longer. It won't. And the Emperor definitely knows how to get things under control and out of chaos. He's all about organizing, stability, security, everything. I think you're taking on that energy, Taurus. Let's clarify that Six of Pentacles in reverse. Again, that talks about inequality. There wasn't a fairness here. Somebody tried to manifest something that didn't work. And it just caused more pain. It wasn't meant to be. They say this lovers is, destiny. It's, divinely guided. Two people put together that will never be apart. But that's not always the case, is it? It's an ending. I wouldn't try to go back. You've been hurt more than once, it looks like. It's time to give it up. There's been some injustice here too. There's a decision that needs to be made about a King of Pentacles. This is somebody that's financially secure. I think it's time for you to decide that this is injustice. With the injustice in reverse, this tells me this was chaos. It was never going to be in balance. It might have just been, two people that came together at one time, and maybe Taurus, maybe you thought it was more than originally thought. Maybe you wanted more. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Don't try to go back. If you're thinking about it, if you're trying to make a decision on what to do, don't try to go back. There's been way too much heart pain here. Heart pain is emotions. It's swords, yeah. Probably because there was some verbal stuff that was told to you about, maybe somebody said, leave me alone or whatever. I know, Taurus, you're also one of those fixed signs, which means once you set your mind to something, it's hard to let it go. Because there's three other signs that are like that. Anyway, the Chariot, are you working on getting yourself back in order, get yourself emotionally balanced? Yeah. You might be looking forward, you might be looking out to your future to see what you can maybe do, some kind of work from home or something, or some kind of entrepreneur work. Don't forget though, you've got this medicine guardian. It says be open to healing information. So if there's something, if you know somebody that's a Reiki healer, maybe you should talk to them and see if they can help you with your heart. Because sometimes if we get overly hurt, if it's, like, it's probably the same person, but twice in a row, like where it just really hurt, rejection, maybe it's time to see if you can get your heart open back up. But this also talks about getting that back in balance too. I think you can do your own healing, Taurus, if I remember right. You have that ability. You're an earth sign, and this is definitely an earth sign here. It's grounded. What else for the Chariot? Yep, you're wanting to sneak away from that. You're not going back. You are not going to go back. There was too many lies, too much deception, and you saw it for the truth that it was, and that's probably what hurt. You saw more than you should have. Oh. Let's clarify the Sun. Whoops. The end. It's over. There's going to be a transformation for you, Taurus. There's going to be a transformation that's going to make you a new person. You're going to look at things in a different light, because the way you were looking at things before, it was almost like you were fixated on something. It was hard to let go of it, but now it is definitely going to be taken care of. That transformation is going to affect you physically, emotionally. I've been through one, and it just totally turns your world around. It really does. It's very interesting. Be aware, though, it is... usually it doesn't take long. It's a death and a rebirth when you have the death card. To me, this is saying you're done with this. And you're ready. It's like, bring it on. I'm ready. That's what this card is telling me to. Bring me the truth and let's be done with this. Let's be done. It's like you almost need to hear the truth through death, that this was never going to work. I'm sure you thought it would. It's hard. It's hateful. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, let's do the potential outcome. And then I'm going to get a couple of oracle cards too to read. You were probably the Queen of Pentacles. Or if you're a male, it was the Queen of Pentacles that broke your heart. One or the other. She's very loyal. Both of these are, it was probably, this is probably you, Taurus, because I had already claimed this to be your person, because that was injustice that was created by a King of Pentacles. You guys were so similar alike. You had the same abilities to make money, to be able to be grounded, loyal. Why are you... I'm going to clarify this Two of Swords again with the injustice. I just... Something about that just is... Yeah, that Temperance tried to pop out. You were hoping, unless you guys were married, or were you hoping to be married? Is that what this is about? You were trying to decide if the two of you should be married after you went through a broken heart? This is you, Taurus, the Hierophant. Or is this something they told you that was a lie, maybe? The injustice was that this person probably told you that you guys maybe would get married, and it was ended up being a lie. Or it could be you, Taurus, wanting to marry this person, and you were trying to make a decision about it. It's not going to happen. I hate to say it, it's not going to happen. Let's look at the potential outcome here. Yeah, it's a battle that's already lost. This is a lost battle. It's lost. It's done. There's no going back. And that's how this card reads. It's a battle that's been going on, and it was mental and probably verbally. And there's a loss. And there's no going back. That's the way this card reads. No going back. Don't bother. I am sure that the divine has got something better for you. If he's giving you this cup of love to heal yourself, then he's getting you prepared to be probably blown away by something much more beautiful. A new path. You will end up being happy. It probably feels hard to believe that now after going through this heartache. I can imagine. But you are going to end up being happy. But don't forget, you've got this Ace of Cups in between the two hearts. You are being loved. The divine is sending you a lot of love. And you are going to be happy. Let's get the last card here. Could be with a king. You could be meeting a King of Wands. A fire sign and an earth sign. That should be interesting. This is somebody that when they set their heart and mind to something, they don't give up. They would be kind of like you in a way because you're a bull. This is kind of like bull energy as well. Even though it's fire. Very passionate. Nice. And on the bottom of the deck, oh no. Well, you know what? I always say these are a welcome because with the Tower here in the upright, it's gonna be a deliberate, and it's gonna be well worth it. You're not gonna feel it probably at the time that it happens, but because of all of this heartache and pain and sneaking away and deceitfulness, you know, that's got to go. And with the Tower and as well with the Death card, it kind of erases that energy from your physical and spiritual body so that you can start afresh. And it will be a welcome. It'll be like a breath of fresh air, for absolutely sure. Let's get a romance card. Oracle card and see what we have here. I'm just going to shuffle until we want one card, please, angels. Just one card. One card. Which one is the right one for Taurus, please? Just one. Thank you. Oh. It says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Do you know a King of Wands? And he's been kind of pursuing you a little bit and you just are ignoring it because you were stuck on this old memory? Could that be what happened here? This King of Wands is interested in you. This could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Here you have Aries. This is the energy you're taking on to get your life back in order. And there you are again as Taurus. Any earth sign, any earth sign. This could be Gemini. It says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Oh, that's really sweet. Very sweet. Let's get one more from the angels and see what kind of advice. What kind of advice do we have for Taurus, please? Just one card, please, angels. Just one card. Maybe we'll take two. Let's see. The first one is the Four of Pentacles. It says, it's time to reflect upon your relationship with money. This is a money tree. It's telling you right here to not procrastinate, to keep your eye on your money, because this has been coming out a lot, and I think it's got something to do with the economy that we're going through now. People are starting to lose money from their retirement accounts because the market is going so low. So that could be something you need to focus on, and the King and the Queen are both all about money and material things. And it says here, it says, are you spending it too freely, or are you holding on to it too tightly? This can also relate to how you give of yourself to others. Is your heart open, or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring great success. Nice. So don't hold on, because they say if you're holding on to your money, you're also holding on to your heart. So you've got to open up and let loose a little bit, but don't overspend, because it just says not to do that. Are you spending it too freely, or are you holding on to it? Maybe that's referring to being so freely giving yourself away, or holding on too tight and not sharing yourself at all, which sounds more bull to me. Just be aware. With it being the 4, I always say they're holding on to their money, hoarding, or they're blocking their heart. And it goes both ways, and it repeats it here too. Now the 5 of Pentacles, this is about being left behind, or being, let's see what it says. It says, there are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Oh, that's kind of sad. But just know that they're there behind, backing you up. The angels are always here. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope that this helps, and until I see you next time, namaste.